Hey everybody, this is Goldfish StarCraft coming at you with another StarCraft replay. And today the map is the one, the only Lost Temple, famous all over tournaments worldwide. Today you have the pleasure of viewing NightEND spawning as the blue Protoss versus Duckload-Ra, otherwise known as whitera, spawning as the red Protoss. Whitera is favored to win this match because his main race is Protoss and he's dubbed the Protoss King, quote unquote. And both players, I think I'm kind of cheering for NightEND in this one because NightEND is kind of the underdog in this story today. Well, in this cast today, I'm going to talk about the map a little bit. Lost Temple, all you guys are familiar with it. 2 Xel'Naga points, and NightEND and whitera both kind of spawned on this side of the map, so I don't think we'll be seeing any bases in there. I think that map will be kind of ditched, that part of the map will be ditched unless someone tries to go for something sneaky like an odd expo and they don't defend it at all. They try to make it unknown. Both scouts coming out at the right time. They're both passing each other exactly at the same point. And this game is definitely going to be a rush to get the gold. Everybody will want the gold. There are only 2 golds, but the gold on this side will be definitely worth something. Both players get in a simulator. So also, I don't know if we're going to be seeing like a secret expo right here. Somebody just drops a few probes with their warp prism, and then the probes make an access and nobody knows about it. It's kind of secret, but you guys can see it because you're viewing the game from everyone's perspective. And NightEND is getting a side core. whitera still behind on the side core. Now he's getting side core. He is a few seconds late, and so that will affect his timing on the warp gate technology. And that, as you may know, warp gate is extremely crucial because as soon as you get warp gate technology, you're in it to win it. You have insane production, and you can use proxy pylons, and everything just fits. And warp gate technology along with a chrono boost, so that's always good. All Protoss players, it's like the unwritten code, they chrono boost their warp gate technology, and whitera is going to get do the exact same thing, warp gate technology and chrono. Looks like NightEND has a little probe in here scouting around, and he does see that gateway go down. Nothing major. He didn't see anything that he didn't expect. A gateway going down, and looks like whitera did spot that when he just zoomed by right here. And don't forget to subscribe, rate, and comment. Check out some of our other channels on my site. If you go to my channel and look right under my video that's playing, like the latest updated video, you will find other channels that I've recommended, and so go check those out. One of them is mine, actually. Me and a friend run a channel together, so you can see some StarCraft casts on there, but most of my casts will be on this channel, so always tune in to both of those channels. The other channel, in case you're wondering, is Shoddy 3600, proxy pylon going down, but NightEND isn't going to be able to finish that proxy pylon, or he should cancel it, because those stalkers are just raining on it, raining laser beams, and it does get cancelled. For NightEND, he is popping up a robotics facility, possibly some colossi, and that will be extremely good to just tear away those zealots, and so they don't crowd around everybody if they get zealot legs. Or we could be seeing some immortals to take out those stalkers. So I know lots of Protoss players have a habit of making mass stalkers. whitera is going to opt for the expo at 28 supply. I'm surprised NightEND hasn't done this, but he doesn't really have enough. He doesn't have enough army units to really do this. whitera does have control of that Xel'Naga tower, and he does have a Twilight Council down. Most likely we will be seeing Blink and possibly some Dark Templars, but most likely High Templars. High Templars with Storm are extremely dangerous, so when units ball up, they just kill. the Colossus Den is going down, so we are definitely going to see Colossi and possibly some extended thermal lens. Extended thermal lens will be a good idea, along with another upgrade, Blink. I just had to say that, cut myself off. So back to extended thermal lance. That is really good because it allows the Colossi to just chill in back and attack from behind, and that's what they're meant to do, because if you don't attack from behind with Colossi and you bring them up to the front, they will get destroyed by immortals, stalkers. So they really need to have that extra range. I'm surprised they're not made with that extra range, but that is just so crucial. It's not even funny. And it adds, it says increases range of the Colossi weapon. It does cost a bit of gas, so NightEnd isn't too bad. He's got a tiny bit of excess minerals, but not bad at all. whitera is just barely getting 50 minerals. Now he has 100. Yeah, he's just making probes right now. He can't make any more units. He does have a tiny build up right now, but since he has nothing, if NightEnd can take that opportunity and just destroy the stalker ball with those immortals, or that immortal, then he will be weak and that expo will be free for the taking. But it looks like whitera is going to blink out. He was going up the ramp and then he saw that Colossi and he just kinda said no, and that Colossi just getting a few hits in on one of those stalkers. Just 30 health and 30 shields, not that bad. Doesn't suffer a major hit to his army. And looking like whitera is just going to kind of chill out in the Xel'Naga Tower, adding a few stalkers, getting a robotics facility, possibly immortals to combat those Colossi and some stalkers, because immortals do take down Colossi fairly quickly. Looks like we're going to have an interaction between both armies. NightEnd is going to force whitera to blink. NightEnd taking the Xel'Naga Tower by force. What NightEnd should do is he should put up his Colossi right there onto the ramp and do some cliff abuse, because those Colossi do have cliff walk. whitera just kind of trying to poke at NightEnd. He's going forward and then blinking back and going forward and blinking back. So at least we know that whitera can handle his blinks pretty good. If whitera really wants to get some damage down on End, back there, he could have just blinked right up onto this and it would have suffered a major hit to all those zealots and that Colossi, or that Colossus. And looking like whitera is going to use the observer to blink up into a NightEnd's base. He's going to go around, gonna try to kill this robotics facility. Is that robotics facility gonna go down? And oh, it does go down. And looking like NightEnd just respawns and whitera can blink out of there. That was a devastating attack. And so now this robotics facility needs to be brought back. Oh, a couple little stalkers right there. It is being built up, and that slows the production of immortals and Colossi. Looking like whitera is going to range this little pylon, but no, that aggravates NightEnd, and he just comes to his ledge, and whitera is going to back off, at least for now. Both armies trying to do the same thing. whitera is trying to get into NightEnd's base, and NightEnd is, well, protecting it pretty well, I'd say, pretty well. NightEnd still hasn't finished that robotics facility, and Zealot legs are going for whitera, and NightEnd is saying that he thought whitera was lagging, but it actually was him. Just a little chat between the two players. And remember, this is game 1 out of 5, so expect to see more from me. Oh no, 1 out of 3, sorry. So expect to see more games between whitera and NightEnd. whitera just kind of chilling there, not doing anything. NightEnd is kind of confused, moving back and forth and back and forth. Doesn't know what to do, and he is finally getting blink, so that will be nice. And that robotics facility just finishing up, cranking out an observer. Right now, this game is kind of at a standstill. NightEnd is at a loss right now. He does blink down those stalkers, and that is a bad move. All the stalkers blink up, and those stalkers right there are just cannon fodder. And the Colossus just sits there, so lonely, so very lonely. And looking like a bunch of zealots are up here. whitera preparing to take the gold. Nope, he's gonna launch a surprise attack on on NightEND. Oh, looking like we do have an interaction. Tons of stalkers. These zealots flooding in from the side. I can't tell who's winning. There's such a big fluster of units. It's looking like whitera is going to lose, and that would be a crucial battle for him to win, because if he loses, then NightEND has all this to attack. But it looking like it's at a standstill. Nope, whitera is coming out as the winner. But NightEND does have some reinforcements, so this is a pretty exciting battle, because you never know who's going to win, because some reinforcements come, and yes, whitera is going to come in and smash up. NightEND does say GG. I think NightEND could have survived that, but it was probably GG. This was a very interesting game, and if you want to see more from the NightEND versus whitera series, sorry, I had a little pause there, I had a hiccup, then the link will be in the description once I cast more games. This is Goldfish StarCraft signing out. Thank you, everybody.